Real Madrid just suffered a crushing 4-0 defeat to Barcelona, and everyone's looking at Kylian Mbappe. Is he not living up to the hype, or are we expecting too much from the French superstar? Kylian Mbappe's arrival at Real Madrid wasn't just a transfer, it was supposed to be a game changer. Fans saw him as the new face of Madrid, the player who could carry the legacy of legends like Ronaldo. But now, as he adapts to a new league and faces fierce competition, some serious questions are starting to arise. Is Mbappe's performance in La Liga, and can he handle the relentless pressure that comes with wearing the famous white jersey? Kylian Mbappe's stats at Real Madrid show a solid start. 8 goals and 2 assists in his first 14 games. Sounds decent, right? But for Real Madrid, decent doesn't cut it. This club demands excellence. Fans and critics alike want to see consistent goals, standout moments, and a player who can dominate the field every single game. The recent 4-0 defeat against Barcelona only intensified the scrutiny. People are asking if Mbappe is really delivering on all the hype, so what's holding him back? Well, there are a few key issues that have come up, and some might surprise you. First off, let's talk about his finishing. For a player known for his clinical touch, Mbappe's shot conversion has been less than impressive. If you remove the 3 penalties he's scored in La Liga, his numbers suddenly don't look that strong. In fact, he's been taking more shots than almost anyone else in Europe, yet his finishing just doesn't compare to top strikers like Robert Lewandowski. And in a club where fans expect nothing short of world class every time he steps on the field, this hasn't gone unnoticed. But it's not just about scoring. Another problem is that Mbappe's speed, one of his greatest weapons, is being used against him. When teams like Barcelona know what he can do on the counter-attack, they have 2 choices: drop back and block his runs, or push up and rely on the offside trap. And Barcelona, they took the riskier route and pushed their line up high. The result? Mbappe got caught offside 8 times in a single game. That's the highest number for any player in a European League match in nearly a decade. It's clear that teams are adjusting their defense specifically to counter Mbappe's strengths, which has an impact on Real Madrid's overall attack. Last season, Real scored about a quarter of their league goals on counter-attacks and through balls, the exact situations where Mbappe usually thrives. But this season, those numbers are way down, with Real only managing 1 counter-attack goal so far. As more teams defend deep, Real Madrid needs to adapt, and so does Mbappe. And there's another layer to all this: his role among Real's other superstars. Remember, at PSG, he played alongside Messi and Neymar, but he was still the rising star, with the world ahead of him. Now, at Real Madrid, he's not just a promising young player, he's expected to lead. This shift has changed how the entire team plays, and we're already seeing some major adjustments. Take Vinicius Jr. for example. Last season, he was Madrid's top scorer, netting 24 goals. Now, with Mbappe on the team, Vinicius is taking on a more supportive, creative role. His goals, touches in the box, and even his shot count are down, as he focuses more on assisting Mbappe. Even Jude Bellingham, who was a scoring machine in his last season, hasn't scored a single league goal yet this season. He's also playing less in the final third and more in the middle of the park, where he can support Mbappe. This restructured lineup might help Mbappe shine in the long run, but in the short term, it's definitely making Real's attack look more predictable. So here we are. Mbappe's start at Real Madrid hasn't been terrible. He's not completely underperforming. 6 goals in 10 league appearances isn't exactly a failure. But at Real Madrid, it's not just about scoring, it's about creating those unforgettable moments, leading the team and winning titles. Even Cristiano Ronaldo's early days at Madrid were marked by intense pressure to perform, but he set a new standard. Now, people are looking to Mbappe to do the same, and maybe we're just expecting too much, too soon. After all, Mbappe has shown before that he can thrive under pressure. This is the same guy who scored 2 penalties in a World Cup final, not to mention another in the shootout. But at Real Madrid, the bar is set higher. So, as Mbappe continues his journey at the Bernabeu, he'll have to prove himself again and again. So, where does Mbappe go from here? It's clear he has the talent. He's shown glimpses of his brilliance, but Real Madrid is a club that wants more than just glimpses. They demand consistency and greatness. Mbappe has the skill, but he's facing challenges that most players wouldn't encounter. Adjusting to La Liga, learning to play with superstars who also expect to shine, and dealing with defenses designed just to stop him are tough obstacles. And while he's had some strong performances, this season could define his legacy in ways he hasn't faced before. Only time will tell if he can rise above and become the legend Real Madrid fans have been hoping for. For more deep dives into football's biggest stories, make sure to hit that subscribe button.